Hello, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live on a Sunday evening. It is past the time for the markets to open, and so therefore, I don't know what they're doing because I'm just now getting here. How's that for an excuse? But it is the, let's see, we're going to kind of take a look here and see what's going on with the markets. Here, just a second here. Maybe we'll type in and see what gold prices are. Let's see here. Gold and silver prices. Let's see here. Let's see if we can share this screen. And it looks like it's going up a little bit. Let me share this screen for everybody to see. Here we go. It is shared. Everyone is viewing it at this time. And it looks like the gold is making a headway upwards. Market is open. All the metals are kind of opening up pretty strongly here. Now let's get back and see if anybody's actually here. Make sure I'm not talking to just myself into the maelstrom of madness. Whoops, yes, there we go. We do have some folks coming in here. Very good. Let me pop this out. Get prepared. Very good. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Angel is Lit was first. Coin Collecting Texas was second. King Cold is here saying hello. Moolala is saying hello. Good to see everybody. Barbara is here. Silver Bean Counter is here saying hola. Very good. One of my thoughts on 72% silver. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen that designation, 72%. I have a piece here that is 60% silver, I believe. It's kind of interesting, but not, or maybe it's 50% silver, but I've not heard of 72% silver. John Hartley is here. Silver Wolverine is here. What up? What up, all? He says, any copper rounds for trade? No, don't have any of those for trade. In fact, I would dare say through the mail, it would be a pointless exercise to trade copper via mail. Because, okay, yeah, 72% Mexican. Yeah, that's right. 720. That's right. That's right. Thank you. That's it. I have heard of that. Thank you. I see some of those coins are 720. And that's what that designation is. Yeah. And yeah, well, hey, you know, it's neat in those coins, but I'm not really sure. I'm more like I like the more pure silver myself, but yeah, but it's cool. Mexico does use those, and I know that Canada has used 85% silver, I believe. Hey, a Numa Stacker is here. Wow, good to see you, Numa Stacker. Very cool to have you here, and certainly appreciate you stopping by. Silver Hound is here. Cointelligence says I'm doing a GAO. 3 cent. He's doing a gal. Well, that's nice of him to do a gal. Better to have gal than gout, I always say. No, it's actually a giveaway. Very nice. Very cool. And Johnny Oaks is here. Yes, Dean West. A lot of good folks popping in here so far. We're going to do a little comment review, but let's take a look at these gold prices in silver and platinum and palladium. So yes, that's very good. Johnny Oates wants any pointers on our first kiln. I'm probably the wrong person to ask because when we melted, we just used torches. We used torches for all that. All is One now is here. So you might want to talk to some of the more veteran pourers of the community that have done that. But yes. Christopher Sanchez, I'm just chilling like Bob Dylan. I watched your video on the snakes. Y'all should check out Christopher Sanchez's channel. He did some good stuff there with his snakes and how he fits them in the wood things that he's drilled out. Very cool indeed. Rocky 32189 is here. And very nice. Cointelligence found a World War II sterling silver knife at a thrift shop. Very cool. That's a great, probably got that at a cheap price and got a sterling silver knife. That's awesome. Very cool. So anyways, we see the metals are opening up a little higher. Gold is right around 1350 now. That's kind of crazy. And we thought it was going to go down. And it's going up a bit here. So let me stop this sharing. I'm going to go ahead and get to the comment review here. And let's see if we can get this thing going. Get a little comment action in there. We're not going to have a lot to go over. I'm pretty caught up with my comments here, but we're going to do that. And then we're going to interact with the community here. Silver Rookie 18 is here. Good to see you, Silver Rookie 18. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's pull this down here and see where we left ourselves off from the last time that I commented, and we'll take it from there. Let's see here. Moving on up. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Let's share this now. Get everything ready. So we have too much farther to go here. All right, very cool. Did you get the blocks from here? Owen W says, no, I checked it out and I did not get the blocks in there. You'll notice that it looks different on that website. I did check that out before. And I did not get the blocks from there. Dominic J. Brown Coin Hunter's got a great channel, is saying, very cool, fascinating indeed on the Tungsten full stack video that I promised right here on this live stream. And it is you guys on the live stream that that I asked and I polled, and you said yes, you want to see that video, and that was quite a while ago. Well, it's there, it's up, and very good. And so I hope you guys will check it out. For those Cointelligence, I hope you will check that video out. That would be pretty cool if you did. Kendall Kidd says, that will haunt me for quite some time, Sal. This is the quick live test of the new system, that mask. Really, it doesn't look like Trump, but anyways. But all right. Prospector James Marshall says on the Tungsten full stack video, he says the tungsten rod is used in welding. Specifically, it's a TIG torch rod. Interesting. The green tip one you have is pure tungsten, but beware, they come in other forms such as lanthanated, thoriated, and a few others. Beware, the red tip rods are mildly radioactive. Oh, well, I'm glad mine is not the red-tipped one. Oh, my gosh, that's great. I'm going to check it again just to make sure. I do happen to still have it around here. And it is indeed the green-tipped one, so I'm safe. That's really good. Radioactive is not something that I want to be a party to, that's for sure. Christopher Glanville is here saying hello. And Dunclair says, if gold and silver is going up, the stock market is going down. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens when the market's open tomorrow. We'll see sometimes that happens. Doesn't always happen that way, but it can. Let's see here. Parker Carbad says, I have 3 rings made of tungsten, 1 set of darts, and this community has so much knowledge on metal, sometimes it's better than university after reading the comments below. Yes, indeed. A lot of knowledge here, for sure. Ty Cole says, I really enjoyed this, Sal. Sal is the stiffest rod with very little play. That's what she said. Couldn't resist, good buddy. That's right. I couldn't resist that either. Bob Hill says, Salivate, just realized you've been making these videos a long time. Really like this one. Well, thanks, Bob Hill. Bob Hill went back into the archives to see an old video I did on how to continue buying silver when you're poor. Wolfman Sachs is here. Hello, Wolfie. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Jeff JNG says hello. And let's see here. Is melting copper the same as silver? No, very different things when melting. Copper is much less forgiving and solidifies much quicker and all that. So, yes, very good. You can do it, says. Very interesting, my friend. I didn't even know people stack tungsten. Learning as I go, I suppose. Well, and that's just it. Stacking is a very loose term. I've accumulated a bunch of it. It doesn't serve any purpose other than, as I mentioned in the video, because I think it's cool. You know, it's heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hello, Donovan in New Mexico. Good to see you. Big Stack McGee says, very interesting pieces. Thanks for the show. Well, thank you, sir, for watching. Appreciate that very, very much. Ben Franklin says, great for filling gold bars. Indeed. It sure is. If you're so inclined. Okay. Many-hewn Stacker says, my president, I'll work with WF6, tungsten hexafluoride is a semiconductor industry. It's a common industrial gas used in making electronic components, also widely used in welding too. Thanks for sharing. Do you stack lead? Yeah, I got a little bit of lead, mainly in the form of bullets that are copper jacketed, but yes, indeed. All right. Raymond Bradford on will gold and silver do something with SHTF? Gold and silver are true wealth and always have been. Hearing people say gold and silver are worthless just goes to show you how far disconnected we have become from real money. The smart stack and the stupid will work for the poor. Yep. Gold and silver are real money. That's for sure. Raymond's right there. Silver Finger says on the ugliest coin from 2018, what the heck is going on with her hair? It looks like someone put sand in her Vaseline. Yep. All right. Adrian says on the Tungsten Full Stack video, I did not know you collected Tungsten. Fun show and tell. Well, thank you, sir. Little something different for the community. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Jonathan George posts some strange icon, which only relates to one response of that because I'm not sure what that means. Interesting stack. I don't have any, but very cool. I might get it for you, says Silver Wolverine. Well, thank you, Silver Wolverine. Very cool indeed. Appreciate it. Silver Hudson 13 says, man, preach, buddy. This is a fun and different video. We need to break up the monotony sometimes. I think it's time for an SH13 Take It Outside challenge. Yes, indeed. That was a fun challenge you did. Encouraging people to go outside. Check out Silver Hudson 13's channel. Great channel. And has a nice, good knowledge, common sense knowledge. And great channel indeed, for sure. Daniel Blackman says, on my silver will never increase in value. Says, I'd like to disagree, but there seems to be truth in this theory. Well, thank you, Daniel. I think you got it. And it was this video to what I referred, silver will never increase in value, that's to see here, that I was referring to on the video I posted today about the difference between value and price. Silver Wolverine says, enjoyed this video, Sally. I didn't buy any, but they look great. Well, thank you. This is on my comparative video comparing the rose gold or pink gold breast cancer gold coin to a regular 90% gold commemorative $5 coin. Say it 69. Sean says, hey, Sal, you can definitely see the difference in yours compared to part-time preppers. Mr. Monkey Swag seems to know a lot about these coins. That half is 91.7% silver, 750,000. The $5 rose gold is 50K, and the silver has 400K. Well, the half is actually does not have any silver at all in it. It's clad, and and the but anyways, and it's only 90% silver for the dollar. David Argento says, thanks for sharing, Sal. How compared to copper? It is very dense. These cubes are nice. Well, thank you. Yes, David Argento, appreciate it. Coins A to Z is here. Hello, sending a greeting, a nice big greeting to all the Salivation Nation members. Very nice of him to come in. Jeff Gorecki is here, who, if you look at his icon, actually, you ought to check out the video I posted about Jeff. And I forget the title of it, but if you go through, I think it's about, I forget what I titled the video, but you should check it out. That gives a background about Jeff and his talents, and very cool. And you see that with his icon there. And that icon, by the way, that shape is something long before I met Jeff, long before I even knew that existed. That stone existed. That design is being implemented. And that's all I'll say about it. But it does have something, and I even mentioned that in the video that I made, but about that. So we shall see if the cards and everything falls into place. There'll be more on that later. Silver Junkie correctly states here in the chat side that gold and silver are mentioned in the Bible. Paper money is not. That's exactly right. Bruce Bannerman says, hold fast. Great goals, and congrats on meeting them on the 2017 goal with the 5.5 ounces of gold accumulated. And it looks like another great year for you. Take care, my friend. Well, thank you, Bruce Bannerman, for coming back. And a golden Christmas message. I was pleasantly surprised to see your fingernails so nicely manicured. Well, thank you. I take pride in keeping my fingernails just prim and proper. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. One Grisman says, first, this is on the gold and silver, the difference between value and price. Mr. Eminem 911 says 21st. He's jumping the gun on that one. Silver Bull almost made second. He should have said third. All right. Nice metal, Sal. Excellent explanation on the on this video that I posted today. Streets of gold, of silver and gold. And Jeff Gorecki says, as always, Sal, good informational video. Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you watching, sir. Definitely indeed. All right. Passive Breakers is here. Now we should dance. All right. Yes, indeed. Now we shall dance with Passive Breakers is here. Oxy88 says, good vid, Sal. You're right about most things losing their value with time. That's why I like gold and silver. I can trick myself into saving as I do like to shop. Was that your mouth at the end? Getting a bit brave, aren't you? You never can know. That mouth, though, should be recognizable because it was in my 2014 intros. That's a revisitation of that. But good. That shows to show you Oaksy watched to the very end of the video. And by the way, folks, everyone here in the side chat and anyone watching this afterwards, is sometimes if you watch all the way through to the very end of the video, there might be little surprises in there. And Oaksy was kind enough to watch to the very end, which is very nice. Italian G is here in mind. I don't know about body. Well, I'm praying that you can get that your body will heal and be better so that you can be here. Well, I mean, technically, no matter what, you can't be right here with me because you're not next to me in body, but you're here in mind. So anyways, Many Hewn Stacker. Sup, peeps? Is this live? No, this is a playback. So I am responding to your comment after. This is not live. And I'm kidding. It's live. Yes, it's live. King Cold says, what 5-ounce bar do you recommend, Sal? That's a good question. Since Geiger doesn't sell 5-ounce bars, I would have to say that any bar from a reputable dealer is like Silvertown, or let's see here, what's the other? Monarch Precious Metals, any place like that. So what's another one? Scottsdale. Scottsdale has some nice poured 5-ounce bars. No, Donald, we are very much alive. We're very, very much alive. Yes, Coins A to Z. Jeff is definitely a talented mineral carver. Yes, indeed. All right. Food Stamp says, sup, Mr. SM. What's up? What's up? We're just chilling like Bob Dylan here. You know what I'm saying? Crizzy100 says, the other thing here, there is a ton of silver compared to the amount of gold found. It's amazing. I've seen some video and all the gold found that I know man can only fill like a couple of Olympic pools, actually just one Olympic pool of gold from what I understand. I forget whether it was one or more pools, but it wasn't much. Now, if you compare how much silver there is, and there's tons and tons of silver, now this alone should explain why gold is worth so much more than silver. That's exactly right. And I'm Melting says, I think you're right, but there's a bigger percentage of silver that is wasted compared to gold. Plus, silver comes out of the ground at approximately 10 ounce for every 1 ounce of gold, not 80 silver to 1 ounce gold as is roughly the price today. Well, that's right, except for silver is, disposed. But it does not mean it's not recoverable should market conditions make it viable to recover. So in other words, silver's priced so low that we can afford to discard it in our electronics. And but anyways, but yeah. Let's see here. All right. Yes, passive breakers. I have heard of Buckethead, and great talented player. I know he played with Guns N' Roses, likes Kentucky Fried Chicken and all that stuff. All right, Barbara Carbone, the one and only 5'11" Barbara Carbone, I might add. Yes, I remembered how tall she was. She says, interesting vid, Sal. Also, good comparison examples to explain the worth versus value. Nice looking coins, too. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Barbara. I could sing to you like Cornstacker G used to, but I'm not as good as a singer. You know what I'm saying? All is one now is a Buckethead fan. All right. I'm a 24-piece bucket fan of chicken. Yes, fried chicken. Yeah, I've not really heard much of him play. Saw a couple. I did see this actually relatively recently, Passive Breakers. I saw a jam with Buckethead and Les Claypool. That was a pretty cool jam. I think he came up with Primus and did a jam. It's pretty wild. The Stacking Nerd H is saying hello to everyone. And I'm hoping that I'm included in that everyone. I'm hoping so from the Stacking Nerd. Ooh, Passive Breaker says that his wife said my voice is sexy. Wow. Thanks, Passive Breakers. I'm winking to your wife. Can you see me winking to your wife? I hope you don't mind, by the way. Give her a hug for me, would you? Let me know when it's done. I need confirmation that you gave your wife a hug from me. Let me see. I'm waiting for Passive Breaker's confirmation that he gave his wife a hug on my behalf. You know what? You know, I guess it has occurred to me that possibly she could have been facetious and was just joking around and really doesn't think my voice is sexy and just teasing me. But give her a hug for me anyway. Let's get confirmation that Passive Breakers has engaged in that hug. Whoa, the pilot dude has a multitude of pilot dude has arrived. What's up? So is Mudswat. Let's see here. And Coins A to Z says, Sal, the line chicken licking is licking chicken is from what film? Dang. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I don't know. You've got me stumped on that one. I have no clue. I couldn't even begin to guess. My Name is Mod. That's a great song by Primus. Have you heard that song called My Name is Mod? Hey, Mudswat. No one's a mod, Mud. We have one mod here that runs under the radar. Oh crap. She was talking about the washing machine. Dang it. I've been burnt. Well, I think the washing machine can do a lot more good for her than I can. Let's see here. Hello, Terry. Salivate. She wants silver. But we're glad you're here, Mudswat. All right. Great vid, Sal says you can do it. Well, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I can't wait to get the Tricky Guy's comment so that he knows that I'm here. Because when I respond to this, he'll get the notification of that. But he doesn't get the notification of this. There is not much material left in a world that holds value. You're right, all is one now. That's exactly right. Although I will say this. Before I comment on Stacking Nerd's thing about saying Primus. There is one thing that is material, and that is us. Hear that? That's me smacking my hand, right? This is flesh, the flesh and bones. Even Mr. Eminem has flesh and bones. That's something material. And you're typing on the keyboard here. That's material. And you guys are valuable to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, back to Primus and May. Man, I want to see them. I tell you what, I've been listening to more Primus lately. And I know they're not really metal, per se. It's not like really hard, crunchy metal, you know? But man, Les Claypool just incredible. Their new album, that 7, the Desaturating 7, that's kind of a cool song. I love the bass lines in that. It's awesome. Mr. Sting 17, the washing machine, the tumble cycle. Yes, indeed. Ooh, and they're with Mastodon, and that's just it. They do tour with Mastodon, or they do tour with these metal bands. And I just listened to Mastodon this morning, believe it or not. Pretty wild. All right, Tricky Guy. Maybe we'll get him here for the Nifty 50. He says he's wondering about your go-to ways to liquidate silver. Are pawn shops and Craigslist and eBay and bullion dealers buyback guarantees the major venues? Well, good question, Tricky Guy. And I would say the quickest and easiest route would be a trusted LCS. You could just drive over there. They give you their percentage under spot, which, by the way, if you want to liquidate quickly, you're going to be paid under spot of some amount, possibly, 5%, 5% or 3 to 5% or whatever. Passive breakers, no. I think Buckethead jammed with them on stage once, but he didn't actually play on going. I don't think he did go on tour with them, but I don't know. Gold Bear Bunny is here. The one and only Gold Bear Bunny. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're here. Appreciate it. I should play some bass sometime on my show. Well, when I play, it's going to be nothing compared to what Les Claypool does. So when I mention Primus, you're going to be expecting too much, and I'm just not that great. I might, I don't know. We might pull it out sometime. Maybe not today, but we'll see. I need to do some push-ups, but I don't know if I'll show it. Let's see here. Mr. Sting says, voice is sexy, just like Tulala Bankhead. All right. Mudswat didn't... Wait, no, I don't think they broke up. I mean, I don't know. I'm just now... I mean, I've heard them plenty of times back in the 90s, but I never really followed them. But I think it's the same members, but I could be wrong. All right. Cyber Curtain Twitcher says... Very good topic, Sal. And coincidentally, I bought a brand new suit yesterday at a Goodwill store for $20. Wow, now that is coincidental. That is awesome. Should wear a suit and tie in your next video, says Anthony G. Should have told me that before I recorded it. Yeah, that's awesome. But that is amazing. That's awesome. All right. Ex-Broncos fan says, nice video, Sal. Can you imagine the world without Bitcoin? Without Bitcoin, there would be no gold and silver left to buy. Keep buying that Bitcoin and leave me the gold and silver. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Hello, Eric. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Mudswat. I do know that Les Claypool had several side projects. One of them was called Sausage, and there was a couple of others, but he had Sausage and a couple of other bands that he did stuff on. And I think that's what you were talking about. Mr. Sting says, if I had a gun in my other hand, when I sell my silver, I would get a better rate. That's for sure. So Eric is here, our bouncer. USA Superpower says, hello. Good to see you, USA Superpower. That reminds me, I was going to check out Freedom Force USA and see what he was up to. And I'll also check that out later. I don't think I've seen the prior video you mentioned, but I generally agree about the difference between price and value. If gold and silver maintained their ratios, I think the argument would be even more compelling. At 81 is kind of rough. Personally, I prefer gold over silver just from the standpoint alone. I like silver, but it just takes up too much space. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Even though silver may be in a better position right now because of that expanded ratio, but I think there's other market conditions on why that ratio is there, mainly because silver is being utilized so much more as an industrial metal, a biomedical metal than gold. Skywatch Central is here. The stock market is dropping fast. I don't know what the Asian markets are doing, but they're dropping fast in Asia, Dunclair. Look that up. All right, let's see here. Looks like Sal has been shaving to buy more metals. I already feel the face palms. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Shazam. In fact, not only do I not know exactly what it means, I don't know generally what it means. From by any vantage point, I have no clue what you're talking about. How's that? 6EQUJ5 says, wow, says if you really value something, it can't be bought at any price. Well, that's right. If you really, really value and you're not selling. Ex-Bronco fan, now there's a book titled Bitcoin for Dummies that is priceless. Yes, indeed, it sure is. Small Gold has made it here in comments on the video. He says, excellent explanation. Reminds me of Oscar Wilde's famous quote, a cynic is a man who knows the price of everything, but the value of nothing. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Very good. Thanks, Small Gold. Excellent comment. Thank you, sir. Eric Woody hates suits. All right. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't like him a whole lot really either. M.H. Andrews is 11 is here. Hello. Yo, Sally says, Josh Galt is here, and I'm surprised Josh Galt didn't come right in on this live stream and give me the price of rhodium, but I have a feeling it's coming the next comment. And I think it will. I can feel it coming. USA Superpower says, what do you think about handling silver bullion? It looks like the dealers consider it used, but with a little price drop, just wondering what you thought. Thanks. I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Handling silver bullion. Consider, oh yeah, if you put your fingerprints on it. Yeah, I would say probably, you know, it's fine to have a couple pieces to handle, but I would probably keep it in tubes just in case you need to sell it, because they may take off a little bit for that. Make sure it's in good condition. All right, Josh Galt has come in with the rhodium price. And by the way, when last he told me it was at 2,000, and that means that it has almost doubled in price since I bought my 1 ounce rhodium bar. I think I paid $1,100 for it. Kind of wish I got more now, but you know what? Here's the thing. That rhodium bar at $1,990, or let's just say $2,000 an ounce, if I was to take that to my LCS, they would be scratching their head. They'd be like, you know, I don't think because they don't, it's not a metal that's commonly traded. In fact, there's only a few places that sell it. And PAMP now sells rhodium, but Bear does it. Yeah, who's going to buy it from me? But I like to have it. I think it's cool. I really do think it's really cool. And yes, indeed, and it is quite true from Silently Stacking that mental health will indeed drive you mad. You can just ask Quiet Riot, which is right up Silently Stacking's repertoire because of his name. Quiet Riot, Silently Stacking. There's no need to be loud about it, right? By the way, I saw Quiet Riot in concert maybe about 10, 12 years ago. And when I didn't have anything for them to sign, so I took my shoe off and let them sign my shoe. It just so happens they were my mowing shoes, so they were pretty ringed up, and they would touch it like it was radioactive. And by the way, Passive Breakers, rhodium is not. It's completely inert, completely safe. And let's see here. Oh, and Pilot Dude did buy some when it was under $1,000. Oh, Whooshy did buy some when it was under $1,000. Yeah, because at one time there's huge premiums on it. But yeah. Metal Health, exactly. Oh, All Is One now saw Quiet Riot with Loverboy. Yes. Size matters. That's right. Damn, size matters. All right. Okay, let's see. Now we're back to the comments here. Bruce Bannerman says, this is some valuable information for sure, especially for the price I paid to watch this video, which was under 12 minutes, basically just my time, which was worth it. Well, thank you. I wish you would have watched all the way up to 12 minutes, because there was a little gem at the very end, Bruce Bannerman, if you would have watched all the way to the very end. But anyways, Colt Lee is here. Let's see here. Colonic Stacker says, I've said it before, we are at the verge of the Fortitude round becoming the single world currency. I'm working my magic with the IMF to make that happen, Colonic Stacker. Be right back. When I said I'd be right back, I didn't really mean I was leaving. I just had to close the curtains and turn on the lights here. Okay, all right. Tallulah Bucket Bankhead was known for her husky voice, outrageous personality, and devastating wit. She was in 2 episodes of Batman as the Black Widow in 1967. I have to look her up. Interesting. Coins A to Z says stock market and precious metals don't necessarily rise and fall inverse to each other. The big drop in the paper markets we saw is likely going to be followed by big spikes over the next few weeks. That's right. A lot of different factors in play there for sure. Not Loverboy, someone else. Maybe it could have been Night Ranger. All right, let's see here. Step by step, brother says $20 in 1913 equals 503 today. Okay, but $20 face value in peace dollars are valued far less than 503 today. A substantial loss. Well, I'm not quite sure where he's going with that. Today, $20 gold are valued around $1,300, 65 times multiple, which infers a $1 silver dollar value of $65, not under 20. Oh, I see what you're saying, right? Because it costs $20 for a peace dollar. In reality, silver is more valuable than gold, but finance and economics are not based on reality. Well, I disagree with that. But besides medical and industrial, the color could be a strong clue as the natural order of value: silver, then gold, then copper. Well, it's I believe there's natural market forces at play, and the rarity and demand as treasure for gold is why it's more. But silver is valuable too, and the ratio is high enough. But nonetheless, I see what you're saying there. All right, Oceans 3000 on the American gold comparison says I have one. Okay, cool. Good job. All right, let's get back here. It says, oh, who else is here? Skywatch Central, I think it would be a good idea to have equal amounts of platinum, palladium, and rhodium. That way, no matter which one increases in value, you will be in a good position to make some money. In other words, be diversified. That's right. And I do agree with Past the Breakers that it is fun to stay at the YMCA. Definitely. That's what the Village people always say. And All Is One Now is I'm going to do a video on all my concert stubs. Boy, it sounds like All Is One Now has made his rounds with all the different concerts and stuff. And Silently Stacking is at work, a trucker speaking through Bluetooth. Oh, it's mental health. Okay, cool. Yeah, mental health. That's right. Mental health. Well, that's still I think that still is Quiet Riot, right? I believe. But thank you, Silently Stacking. Appreciate you watching or listening while trucking. Be safe out there for sure. Diversification is always a great strategy. Silver bean counter. I don't know about any of those other metals. What metals are atomic numbers? 45, 46, and 47. We know 47 is silver, but I'm not sure what the other ones are. I'll have to look them up, but I'm commenting here. Accuracy Mark says, my theory of approximations: God's law, 1 gold to 20 silver. Earth's law, 1 gold to 20 silver. Mining law, 1 gold to 20 silver. 1878 to 1935, man's law, 1 gold to 20 silver. 2010 to 2018, man's law, 1 gold to 80 silver. What's wrong with this picture? Yeah. Well, Accuracy Mark, I think part of the problem with that picture is natural market forces at play. I agree that there is manipulation, but I think that there's some natural market forces at play, especially since silver is used as a commodity industry. And that's really a good thing, by the way, that is used so much in industry because it's such a unique metal. It's got a very unique specific gravity. Palladium, I didn't know palladium or platinum. Rhodium and platinum were that close to, I thought they were higher atomic numbers, Mr. Sting. Let's see here. Tomorrow, now is evolution. Tomorrow's the day when the Chinese finally begin to trade oil for both the yuan and gold. What will this do to the U.S. petrodollar? I wonder. Well, I'm not seeing any evidence as Small Gold has said. There's been a lot of inference that the Chinese are going to be trading that the yuan will be backed by gold. but there's not been any evidence of it. No one's been able to provide any evidence of it. Now, the Petro situation, I'm not sure about, but that could be. We'll see what happens with that for sure. But yes. JRW3 says, you're well suited for this job, and your advice suits me just fine. Well, thank you, my friend. Suited up with a great comment. Thank you. Walter Gomes says, the best thing to invest in is your education, and only then will you understand what gold and silver is. That's right. Definitely good to understand that which you accumulate, for sure. All right. PD is palladium. All right. PT is platinum. That's right. Okay. Just a Seeker says, why does U.S. Mint still put a dollar amount on silver and gold coins? Oh, Just a Seeker? You'll have to watch this live stream to get your answer. And they do that so that they can monetize them to show that it's backed by government as money. Now, the Mint also makes metals, but to coin them means they're all the more completely backed by at least that dollar amount. And so, yeah, that's why they do it. It's a matter of legitimacy and being backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government, so that you can take any commemorative coin from whatever year that's never circulated, and you can take it, and it's worth what it is, or that it's legitimate because it has that dollar amount on it. I may expand on that in a video, in another video. In fact, let's see here. Let me just do this real quick here. That sound you hear is the sound of me typing on a keyboard, and I'm doing that because I want to. I'm writing down this idea. All right. Kozmak, Karma, Koala Bear says at 11:55 in this video, he's laughing. And I'm not sure why, because I don't know what it is. Also, 314 views, pi, and 33 comments. Wow, very cool. Well, I don't know what you're referring to. I must have said something funny in this video, so thank you. All right, Tricky Guy is here, and I knew once Tricky Guy came in that we'd get the fabulous 50, and so we made it. And it's all thanks to Tricky Guy. Garfield Heights Coin Club is here. Hello to you. All right, very good. Thanks for stopping by. I must be allergic to the Garfield Heights Coin Club. I'm sneezing over here. Evening, Mr. Working Class Silver. Good to see you. SMGM says, cool. Very good. I think the Chinese will do the gold for oil deal. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Mike's, good to see you. Indeed. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Part-Time Preppers is here. Saying, bless you. Thank you, PTP. By the way, if you all get a chance, and I hope you will take the chance, certainly give a sub to Part-Time Preppers. Got a great channel. Just a great guy. He's got a great hand model there. The Part-Time Preppers. Indeed. Mr. Sting says the best thing to invest in is just a gigolo. And what did George Constanza from Seinfeld wanted to do? Have 3 asterisks with a tall woman. Wow, that would be interesting. I wonder if asterisk is a drink. So have 3 asterisks with a tall woman. Nice. BU equals bless you. Nice. Sweet. No soak coffee tonight. I've got water tonight. Thank you. ZXC says, I find tungsten interesting as well, as its density is close to gold, but it costs much less. There's a reason why you don't see many 1-ounce tungsten fake gold eagles is because tungsten is too brittle to strike coins, or even a 1-ounce bar. You said the writing needs to be engraved, not struck like a coin. Yes. Well, and it can be digitally, I guess it can be laser etched out or carved out. In other words, there may be a machine like a CNC router that can do it roughly, and then enough gold put on top of the coin and then struck. And I think that you're seeing that more and more. And so, yeah, it's I think that's what's going on there, ZXC. But great question and great comment. Thank you, sir. Eric says, very good point, Sal. Was that a tasty coin at the end? Yes, it is. He watched all the way to the very end. Thank you, sir. All right. Okay. Let's hear. Part-time prepper says, just like a gallon of gas in 1964 cost a silver quarter and still costs the same in 2018, silver and gold is a suit of armor. At least when it comes to inflation. Stack on, my friends. That's right. Exactly. It sure is. That's very sure. Matias Cabeza says, they truly are beautiful coins. However, I wish the pink was more visible. Yeah. And I really wish they would have I wish they would have made it 4 nines gold and painted and just had the one part colored, the ribbon pink. And it could be the U.S. Mint's first colored coin with that designation there. But that composition, the pink gold, was mandated by Congress. All right. What's up, East Texan? Good to see you. Yes, CNC. All right, Mr. Working Class is telling us CNC. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, Cosmic Koala Bear says, assets, I'm a Kim Kardashian kind of guy. Priceless, just pricey. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That one didn't get a whole lot of views. I was kind of hoping it would. The telemarketer talks economic collapse video that I did a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm not big on colored coins either, John Hartley, but I think in a way to get more gold out of that coin, make it 4 nines fine gold and just paint just the ribbon pink. I think that would be kind of cool. Just the ribbon. That's it. Milk spots are beautiful. All right. Okay. I guess if they're done just the right way, I guess so. XZXC says I'd give the merchant 20 silver Morgans in 1900 for the nice suit and keep the $18.95 $20 gold coin. The 20-to-1 ratio is history and won't come back. That's exactly right. I agree completely on that. Gold Bear Bunny, who popped in here earlier, says, I'm glad you did a video on this, and I'm just going to stay with gold. Silver just doesn't interest me as far as investment. It's great as silver art. Yeah, I understand. You can accumulate, and I'm still buying silver, but I'm trying to concentrate a bit more on gold if I can than in previous years, I think, at this point. So I'm trying to increase my position on gold as I'm looking at this 2018 silver maple leaf that I'm holding in my never nicotine-stained hands. They've never been nicotine-stained. Yeah, the Queen's Beast quarter ounce, that's what I'm after too, Italian G. For those, yes, indeed. Skywatch Central says silver is the most reflective, conductive, and beautiful metal. Yes, it's very unique, the properties. And that's why it's being used so much in with all these different applications. Okay, let's see here. Serby says, personally, old gold pre-33 is the way to go. It keeps numismatic value and will gain if gold goes up. Well, I hate to disagree with you, Serby, because if you would have said that a year or so ago, you would have been right. But pre-33 gold has dropped in price. I actually posted a video about it. And most of those premiums have disappeared unless it's high-grade pre-33 gold or the whatchamacallit, the $5 Indian, $2.50 Indian. And even some of those in lower grades are trading for relatively close to spot. Colt, yes. The emus, I've seen some unboxings of them. Laura Blade, I think, did the first one, and Silver Wolverine just posted one. But Italian G got the emu, and I like the coin, actually. The Stacking Center says, Stormy on 60 Minutes. Why is everyone mad at the president for getting some tail and not upset at Stormy for being a homewrecker looking for a check? Yeah, that's a good point. It works both ways. It works both ways. Let's see here. I agree with Serby. Had to buy when it's down, but the true value is there. Silver Supplement is here. Hello to you, Silver Supplement. And Barbara Carbone is going for more silver bars. Very good. Yes, silver bars, lower premiums on those. Said says, I have 1901, 1922, 1921, 1887, 1878. What's 2001, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to put 7 in there to answer his question. Southern Stacker says, I love the gold and silver in that order. All right, very good. Loving Music Man says, with a mintage of 350,000, do you think this is a good investment collector's coin for the 2018 War I commemorative? If past history is of any indication for these U.S. Mint releases, no. It's not a good investment collector's coin, but I got to get it for my collection. If I wasn't collecting modern proof commemoratives, I wouldn't have bought the coin. Now, let's see here. Okay. Tricky guy. Bet no one did this yet. Chat room contest. Be the first to answer this question and get eternal glory. 16 pre-65 halves stack up to the height of how many ASEs? Wow, very good question. Tricky guy. Chat room fun. I'm going to have to do one of those and ask that question myself with some things here. I don't have 16 of those handy though, but I do have a couple of them, so I can do that video. You ought to do it compared to the Fortitude round too. That'd be wild. Part-time preppers is waiting for Alpaca. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gold Bear Bunny's still here. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, all right. Now we're moving on here. We've got more comments. I've just broken through to the other side. Coins A to Z says, good topic. Value and price are definitely related, especially since many people buy precious metals based on whether they think the price is right or not. That's right. As for the value of a piece of silver or gold, since it's entirely subjective, we know that the value can increase or decrease based on various factors, not the least of which is sentiment towards a metal. That sentiment itself is based on numerous factors, such as whether or not the economy is perceived to be doing well, or just one example. That's right, exactly. And it's perceived value, but I like to look at, I guess maybe we could break down value into 2 different factors there, perception and intrinsic in that case. But I agree with you for sure, the sentiment, such as economy, so that people are like, okay, if the economy is doing very badly, then we're going to be like willing to pay a lot more for that insurance policy of gold and silver. Great comment, Coins A to Z. Stacking Nerd says, very informative. Well, thank you, Stacking Nerd H. 46, watching the live feed now, says Donald in New Mexico. That was 26 minutes. That was so 26 minutes ago. Donald in New Mexico. Now we got 55. Yeah. All those guesses are wrong. Kennedy halves. Paladin Stacker says, I liked how you talked towards the end about being your own bank. Imagine if people only borrowed from themselves. For example, selling $30,000, $40,000 of metals to get a nice vehicle. But instead of paying a private bank loan $600 per month for 5 years, they rebuilt their PM stack instead. I messed up last year selling large quantities of silver eagles to help with a home purchase closing costs. Looking back, and a good comment from Bozo, I should have been storing more dollars, because in the short to medium term, you can easily sell silver for a loss. Long term, it sure is a winner, though. That's right. Good point. All right. Very good indeed. Where are we at here? So that's good. Let's see where we're at here. I think we're going to try to stop this. I'm going to see where we're at on that. And I'm going to see if we can, what else can we show here? One of the guesses is correct. 12 ASEs equals 16 Kennedys. Okay. SMGM, how does one do videos like this? Not the live, but the way Sal is doing now. I'm on Mac. Well, this is a live stream, SMGM. So I'm not sure exactly. Or are you talking about just doing regular videos? I'm not sure. Yankee Pride, hello. Hello to you. Oh, yes, indeed. And Silver Hair Stacker is here. Hello, Silver Hair Stacker. Good to see you. But I'm going to do something. You know, we got a little bit of time here. I'm going to see if this will work here. Let me see if I can do this. We're done with the comment review. Let's see if anybody wants to, if you guys can come in, if they've changed things here. If anybody wants to come in here, they can do that. Let's see if that link will work. If anyone, Silver Air Stacker, you're predisposed to this type of thing. Maybe we can get you to swing in here. See if you can click on that link and come in that way. We'll see if it'll work. You know, you never can know. You never can know. Part-time preppers, yes, this is the AA meeting for silver addicts. Silver Mint Gold Mine. Okay, cool, nice. Silver Mint Gold Mine is what SMGM stands for. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So I wonder if does anybody want to come in to the hangout here and have a little fun here. See if we can pop someone in. No good. It showed error. I don't know why that's doing that. It used to work. You could just post a link right in here and it would work. But anyways, not today. Not today. It's not working. I'm powerless over precious metals, says all is one now. I'm here ya. All right. Get the news unit. Yeah. We get the news unit to come in here as a guest. News unit never visits my channel. I'm just hurt over that. Let's see. What else is going on? I could do push-ups. I think that's what I'm going to. I haven't done push-ups. I literally haven't done any push-ups at all for a while. And I think I need to do some push-ups. Rip a news broader. Quentin, I'm just trying to think what that is. Rip a news broader, Sal. Shoot. I've had 3 calls come in while I was doing this. I'll get them later. Let's see here. How many Kennedys needed to stack up to 9 gold eagles? Oh, that's it. Wow. Now you're going to need a lot of 9 gold eagles to get that going. Well, Silver Supplement, thank you for the community love, my friend. Thanks for that super chat. Very kind of you indeed, sir. Wow. Very nice of you for sure. Thank you so much. Yep, Golden Arms is on Steemit. Pilot Dude is talking to a guy online in the US Mint chat. They're open on Sunday with this chat. That's pretty cool. Bring the kiddies on. Yeah, let me do some push-ups first. And I'm not going to actually show them. You guys have to take my word for it this time. But I'm going to do them in your honor. Let's see here. One of these days, I'm going to have to get that proof that I'm actually doing them. Silently stacking. What a super chat is. See that little $sign below? It's a way to donate. But however, when you donate super chat, YouTube takes like 30 to 40% out of it. And I always tell people if they're interested in doing that to send it via the PayPal link, friends and family, because there's no fees involved. But it's a pretty convenient way to do it if you find that easier. Yes, coin push-ups minus a crotch shot. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to actually show. I'm not going to actually show the push-ups happening. Whoa, all is one now. He matched the love. Whoa, this has turned into not just a 3 9s super chat donation, but a 6 9 super chat donation. Wow, I'm a shredded grandpa. That's right, Quentin Tarleton. And my guess is I'm a little bit. I I predict that I'm 1 year older than Quentin Tarleton, which would make me 16 years old. Now I know Quentin's a young guy, but anyways, but thank you all as one now. Very kind of you, my friend, and thank you again, Silver Supplement. Wow, very kind of you both. It's a telethon. That's right, John Hartley. Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, and that's just it. I hope you guys understand. It certainly is appreciated, but not required by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not asking for donations. I mean, there's a link there for those who are interested. It does help the channel and everything, but certainly is appreciated, but it's not required. But and as part-time preppers, most generous community on YouTube for sure. Very much appreciated. I'm honored and humbled very much. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. What did you ask, Silently Stacking? Let me do a couple of push-ups, Silently Stacking, and then we'll get to it. I got to get rid of these. I did have some Chips Ahoy earlier, and I need to work these off. So I'm going to do a couple of push-ups. I'm going to do 12 push-ups for passive breakers because he's asking a good question about how many Oreos stack up to 12 Chips Ahoy. So here we go. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, there's 15 of them. Sorry, I couldn't just do 12. I just wanted to, yeah, I just needed to, you know what I'm saying? All right, now, Silently Stacking, what did you ask? Well, you missed my reply. Fake push-ups, I know, because I didn't show it, and I didn't show a full body shot when I did those. One of these days, I'm going to prove to Donald to New Mexico so that it's not fake. Now, I could do 7 more for the Stacking Nerd H. In fact, I will do 7 more for the Stacking Nerd H because when Stacking Nerd sees Primus in May, I want her to do this assignment, okay? The assignment is this for the Stacking Nerd H, is to listen for the song called The Desaturated 7 by Primus, okay? And when you hear the song Desaturated 7, think of me and yell out Salivate told me to listen to this song. And everybody around you would be like, what? That's weird. But that's okay because Primus is weird and Primus sucks. So actually, that's when they went on a tour a while ago, that was their theme. They would say Primus sucks. But listen for that. It's a cool song. It's kind of a newer song. Whoa, Mr. Eminem 911 did 15 push-ups with me. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, the Stacking Nerd H is going to film it for me. Thank you. Yes, film it. And yeah, give me a shout out in it. It's the song's called The Desaturating 7. Actually, the song's called 7, but he sings Desaturating 7. Eric, cool. Have an address you want to send me a silver. There you go. And Pilot Dude wants to know if anyone wants to buy a tube of 2016 half-ounce Libertabs. Wow. Okay, let's see here. About the super chat. Okay, yeah, okay. Silently Stacking, yes, I did answer it. You must have stepped away. I'll answer it again. Super chat is the little dollar symbol below where you type, and that's a way to send a donation to me. However, if you do that, Google takes about 30-40% of that. And so I have a link for a PayPal below. And if you send it that way, there's no fees involved. If you do it friends and family, that is. But yes, but thank you. So does that answer your question about the super chat? That's what that little dollar sign is. It's a way to send a donation. All is one out. 7 is a very religious number. Yes, yeah. But it's the 7 colors, I think, of the rainbow, and it's something about corruption. Who knows? I'm not sure exactly what the lyrics mean, but yes. Yes, Quentin, there is. In the description, you'll see all the crypto addresses. I don't really buy, I don't really build those up a whole lot, but I've got them there. Love the ATBs. Only have about 10. Too cheap to collect the backdates. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there, and for the 5-ouncers, and they had some issues with dye polish marks early on, so I didn't collect those, and I only have a few of the Vapor Blast ones, which are really nice. All right. A fan of Kirkland Air Force Base. Donald, New Mexico is. AFB. Gold Bear Bunny. Did you try to do it through PayPal, Gold Bear Bunny? Or through the Super Chat? It didn't work through the Super Chat. Let's see here. Yeah, the 5-ounce. The 5-ounce Hawaii's did really well for a while. I still need to do 7 more push-ups for let me do these 7 push-ups real quick for the Stacking Nerd H. Hold on. 7 more push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feels good to get the blood flowing, you know what I'm saying? Roy G. Bibb. There you go. Rainbow. That's it. Okay, who else is here? Clash Guitars is here. Hello, Clash Guitars. Who is a luthier by trade, by the way. Also, check his channel out. He also does some cool gold panning. Awesome. More fake push-ups. I know, Donald. I gotta one of these days. Yes, Italian G, the prestige sets from the 90s. I do remember those. I've got the first year. You can get them for pretty cheap nowadays. Let's see here. Mr. Eminem 911 did 7 push-ups with me. Awesome. Thank you. Hidden Numismatist. Yes, today is Palm Sunday. Exactly. Today is a great day, Palm Sunday. Next Sunday is Easter Sunday. Today is the day that Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey or a mule. That's right. Now, Clash, you're a good guitar player and got a great channel there, my friend. For sure. I'm the new Jack LaLanne. Yeah. He was a exercise fitness guy into his 90s, I believe. Not winded at all. Yeah, well, it's only 7 push-ups. Yeah, today is Palm Sunday, and I use my palms to do the push-ups too. Or Richard Simmons. Yeah, maybe I'm more Richard Simmons. Well, gold breakout 1350 this week. I think it's at 1350 right now. Lionel Witherspoon, I think so. Silently stacking Hosanna. Yes, indeed. Snowing there on Palm Sunday, Yankee Pride. That's right. That's right. Italian G says Jack LaLanne was in such good shape, he carried his own casket at his funeral. How old did he live to be, I wonder? He was in his 90s, I think, right? Donna, New Mexico. What about White Sands? Yes, indeed. Someone subbed Hidden Numismatist. Oh, Garfield Heights Coin Club is predicting that the silver ratio to gold will be 100 to 1. Wow. Waking up and seeing Jack LaLanne doing his 3-minute black-white exercise show. Wow. Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in. That's funny. That's awesome. Pumpkin Face. Hello, Sal. Just got home from a long day at work. Wow. Sorry you had to work on a Sunday, but good to see you. Every weekday on black and white TV, Jack would flap his arms at us. Yes, indeed. Wow. No, I did not go to Baltimore, none. I didn't have the money, and I was just like, I'm not going to tempt myself. I would have loved to have gone, but yeah. Okay, Jack was 96 when he passed. Okay. Thank you, John Hartley. He had a 30-minute show. Okay, somebody said 3 minutes up there. Okay. Let's see, typo, I think. That's right. Okay, cool. Whoa, whoa, wow. Well, thank you. Thank you, Clash Guitars. Thank you for that super chat. Very kind of you. About an ounce of silver there. Well, thank you so much, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. And yeah, definitely check out Clash Guitars. He is got a great channel there. Good content. Very cool. Oh, Jack LaLanne swam a mile pulling a rowboat, one pile at age 60. Amazing. Yes, Bruce Lee was the master. Yes, indeed. Very good. And so, yeah, very cool indeed. Nice stuff. What was I going to show you guys here? I was going to maybe pull something out here. Let's see here. Oh, I wanted to show. This is something actually for Clash Guitars, maybe. I wanted to, let me see if I can pull this together quickly. Let's see if I can get this to work here. Bear with me for just a minute while I get the impromptu studio set up here, as it were. Be able to provide a camera setup so that we can view something here. Let me see here how this is going to work. Okay. All right. This is something that I've always wondered about. I know there's things like, let's see if I can find it. I've got it around here somewhere. Okay, this stuff here. All right. This stuff here is gold flake. Now, likely this is not pure gold flake, but this stuff here has enough gold in it here that even if it were pure, you could not reconstitute it into gold bars or anything of the nature because it's so thin that if you tried to melt this stuff, it would just basically disintegrate, right? So the question is, if this gold flake here is as such, at what point does it become worthy to reconstitute it? In other words, these little pieces here, which are genuine gold nuggets, if the camera would focus. There it is. And they're very tiny. Here's my fingernail, my highly manicured fingernail here. Could I melt these down into a little gold thing? I don't know. I just don't know. Interesting, though. Pretty wild. No good. It's likely around 18 karat gold you could dissolve into aqua regia and precipitate it out of solutions with sodium metabisulfate. Yeah. And that's where, and when the chemicals get involved, that's where I'm tapping out. I tap out at that moment because I don't, yeah. Aqua Regina will reconstitute it, that's for sure. But that's good to know, yeah. Coins A to Z. That's how I know it's real gold. That answered your questions, Coin A to Z. It's a sneeze. That's whenever I sneeze, that's no. I'm glad I'm not allergic to gold. This is real gold because it says genuine gold on it. And of course, I'm being facetious because you never just can't believe everything you read. But and the other one says it's real gold too. I don't know for sure, really, if it's real or not, but I'm assuming it's real. I do have another piece that's gold. That's a gold nugget that I know is real. That I'm going to do a video on sometime in the near future. Here, we shall see. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Klesh will do a video, and he's done some great videos, by the way, on a lot of the kitchen sink type of, the buying the. It's for the exercise of it, buying the pay dirt and going through it. But he is going to make a video showing how to use aqua regia. I don't even know where you get that stuff. Maybe you can tell us where. But before I forget, let me show my fingernails again so that I can spoil Donald in New Mexico supper a little bit more there. All right, and Now while we're at it, let's look at some ancient silver. Look at that ancient silver piece here. This thing here I got for $5. $5 for that little ancient coin. I'm not sure where it's from, but it's pretty cool. And it is silver. I tested it. Let's see here. Who else was saying something? Aqua regia is a hydrochloric acid and nitric acid mixed together. It'll dissolve gold. Wow, yeah. Probably our fingers too, or my fingernails. Let's see here. Yeah, small, very small little coin here. There it is compared to my pinky, and I've got a small pinky. Kind of a cool piece. You can definitely feel its weight. Imagine spending that in ancient times. Kind of wild. I'll keep that in a flip. I don't know which side I kept. I'm going to put it back on this side. Let's see here. What else can I show? Oh, you guys remember my tungsten video. Here is some tungsten bullion for your viewing pleasure now. Look at that. Tungsten bullion for your viewing pleasure. All right. Let's see here. I'm not sure how much silver was in that. Probably a gram or two. I mean, maybe a tenth of an ounce, maybe. Here's that tungsten piece. This light here is very reflective. I need to get a better camera that can I can adjust the light on it. They use tungsten for shotgun buckshot. Wow. So I'll hook up some wires and a battery and make it glow like a light bulb. There you go, like the filament of a light bulb. That's exactly right. And look, it even has a quasi-reeded edge, too. Let me see if I can get that to. If it'll focus, you'll see the quasi-reeded edge. Come on, focus. All is one now. Have you done a video on magnesium rounds? I think I have one of those, all is one now. I did think I did get one of those, but I forgot where I put it. I think I did an unboxing with one. So yeah. Tungsten is tough stuff for sure. Yes, indeed it is. Very tough metal. Yeah, there you go. For new camera. I know. And I need to, somebody else sent like $1 or $2 saying the same thing for new camera. I need to set aside that money for that, for a new camera. Let's see here. Anyways, Passive Breakers has a kryptonite round. Wow. Let's see here. But very good. No, the uranium, Quentin, I don't have. I'm staying away from the radioactive stuff, my friend. No radioactive stuff for me. I'll pass on that. Yes, indeed. I will pass on the radioactive stuff. Inert metals for the win. Now, I do have speaking of titanium. Now, yes, and I should have pulled this out to compare it. Here's a titanium cube. 5-ounce titanium cube. How's that? And it's a big because it's light. You know what I'm saying? Golden Liberty is here. Hello, Golden Liberty. Look at that titanium cube. Now, let me see if I can do this right. Okay, let me see if I can do this for Zig justice. Because all your base belong to us, after all, right? So, there's this, and let's compare a titanium cube to a tungsten cube. All right, there we go. You can see the vast differential, the vast difference between the two. And no, I'm not talking about a certain tube. I'm not talking about that vast difference. All one now has a titanium card, but look at the size of that. This is 10 ounces, and this is 5 ounces. Crazy, isn't it? Insane in the membrane. Eric is going to do a full brass lead stacking vid. All right, yes, indeed. Do you do your own reloads? That's the question. Thanks, Clash Guitars. Some cool bullion. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, hey, Silver Bean Counter. Thanks for coming on, my friend. Certainly appreciate you swinging by. Yes, indeed. Have a good evening. Nice cubes. I don't have any ice cubes, just titanium and tungsten cubes. Oh, collect Golden Liberty just said ice cubes. I collect ice cubes. Very cool. Now, I saw Jiminy Glick interview Ice Cube, but that doesn't count. That's right, passive breakers. The Romans did cheat people. They debased their silver coins. Mr. Working Class has a 5-ounce titanium part in his knee. And let me see if I can... let me see here. What do we have here? I don't have... Hold that thought. Let's see here. Maybe hold that thought. Maybe not. Never mind. I was going to show something cool, but I don't have it. Other than, let me see here. All right, man. Silently stacking. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you coming by. Very much appreciate you coming by. And let's see here. Mini Hoon Stacker is here. He's got to run and leave for errands, but thank you so much. Appreciate it. $26,000 for 5-ounce part. Wow, now that is some expensive. I was going to say I have a I was trying to find my titanium medical ball and socket joint, but I couldn't find it. But I'm sorry you had to have that put in, my friend. I hope that it's working well for you, especially at that cost. Indeed. I couldn't find where I put mine. It's in a drawer around here somewhere. Let me put this back. And let me put these back. And let me show my placeholder, my Metal Man Joe. Sal, you need to do a video on all the metals in the periodic table. Yes, I would I'd love to have an example of all those metals. Some of them are radioactive, but I'd love to have all of the safe ones. But you can pay a pretty penny. Iridium especially is very expensive, so is osmium. But it would be fun to have, that's for sure. It would be great fun to have. Let's see here. Well, folks, I think I'm going to bolt now. Head out of here for the evening. But we had a great chat. We had some great fun. And I very much appreciate all you guys popping in here for this live Sunday live feed here. And just as a reminder, I don't usually do the schedule these things, but mostly there's been a pattern where I'm doing about 6 o'clock Eastern time on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. However, I know this Tuesday I won't be able to be here, but you never know. I may be able to come on tomorrow maybe, but I'm not going to promise anything, but we'll see. And yes, Pumpkin Face, I'm eyeing the 10-ounce Silver Dragon Queen's Beast, but I've not bought it. I can't afford it now. I'm trying to be disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Peace sells, but who's buying? That's right, Funktad. Well, take care, everybody. Yeah, gonna head out of here. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Barbara. Yankee Pride. Tricky Guy with the 57 was the high of the session. You guys are all great. And indeed. And remember, thank you, the Stacking Nerd H. Holler at you later. Golden Liberty. Yes, indeed. And keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care.